and welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Houston Astros and the Milwaukee Brewers. Festivities are wrapping up. This place
and
is
now,
rocking.
please welcome
The home opener is coming up next.
Milwaukee Brewers.
Just about set to go. And on the hill in this one, Tyler Alexander. What do we have on him?
Well, they're going with the opener in this one, so this is an interesting look. He's probably only going to pitch an inning, maybe two at the most.
Leading off the afternoon for Houston,
I think he's going to pitch backwards, more off speed, and then fastballs late.
All right, ready to get underway. Now it's the shortstop, Jeremy Pena. There's a swing and a drive. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. The throw into second, and he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Batting second, the center fielder, number 6.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Jake Myers, the next to hit. And now he looks him back to second. Late on that fastball.
0-1.
And swing and a miss.
Well, he's realizing out there on the mound
0-2
that
is the
he's
count.
got to settle in pretty quickly, or else he's going to get
He's
hit
safe.
hard in this first inning.
Now a check on him at second, back safely. And that one is lifted in the air. Frelick after it. And makes the grab. Runner tags at second, and he makes it up to third with one away. Here's Jordan Alvarez. Swing and misses. 0-1.
I think he was sitting
0-1's
off
the
speed
count.
there.
Big swing and a miss.
0-2.
Stands at third with one gone in the inning. Next
Ball
pitch
that's
is
outside.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
And Air Jordan is grounded by the K. And now it's Christian
The
Walker.
first baseman, number 8, Christian Walker.
On the ground. Ortiz. Whips it to first.
You're out.
And that is that. Back here with my pal Singy, getting the nod in this one. AJ Blueball. What's the word on him?
There's always a bit of a learning curve for rookie pitchers. You've got to get familiar with these big league hitters, and it's more of a chess match. But I think this kid's got good stuff and the potential to be great.
This is Bryce Terang.
Leading off for the
We
Brewers,
talk about guys
the
with
second
big
baseman,
speed, and
Bryce
definitely he has it. But pushing the
Terang.
offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most.
Yeah.
Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike.
0-1.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
Here's the 0-2. And ring him up, says Carl Dixon. That's a strikeout.
Batting second,
Next
the
for
left fielder,
Milwaukee, Jackson Chorio.
Chorio.
And that's in for a strike. It's 0-1. Chorio in his second season, batting second in today's lineup, and he was born in Venezuela. Myers. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's 2 away. And now it's William Contreras. In
Ball
the dirt,
one, no strikes.
Ball 1. And
2-0.
ball.
He hasn't wanted to challenge him both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
That's a ball.
This is down and away.
3
Two
balls,
outs, base is
1 strike.
empty.
Did he go?
The 3-1. Now a check. And down to first we go. And that's going to be ruled a swing. Outside. And that is
ball 4.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
And here is Hoskins. That
Counts
one in the
1-0.
dirt, and it's 1-0. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Now
2 balls, 2 strikes.
In the dirt. Ground ball, left side. Handles, throws to first, and that is that. All set for the
Leading
start
off
of the
on
inning.
Houston,
Here's the catcher, Yainer
Yainer
Diaz. Alexander back to work. And strike 1 to the catcher.
0-1's the count.
Fouled off. He was late. Out towards right center. That's well struck.
We got a ground rule double.
Over the fence.
2
That's
bases.
an automatic double. Runner in scoring position. No outs. Now the third baseman, Isaac Paredes. Swings here and drives one well left field. Way back, and you can forget it. That's one way to quiet the crowd. It's 2-0. Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. And that is out of play. That one fouled off.
Here's someone, historically speaking, that prefers day games over night games. So I'm excited to see what he does in this one.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And that's
1 ball,
dirt.
2 strikes.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame here at the top of the second. Up the middle, Ortiz. The throw to first,
Out.
and that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the
Batting
homer.
it, the left fielder,
Now the
number
left fielder,
20,
Chas McCormick. He swings and misses at the first pitch.
0-1. Ball.
Still only 1 out here in the inning. And now count 1-2 after the swing
1
and
ball,
a miss.
2 strikes.
In the air out to center. Mitchell puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down. And now the right fielder,
Batting
Cam
up,
Smith.
the right fielder,
Well, those can be pretty
Cam
fun as an outfielder.
Smith.
Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
2 outs. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Swinging and a miss. Got him out front for the strikeout. Back here at American
Leading off
Family
for the
Field,
Brewers,
bottom half of
the
inning number
designated hitter,
2.
Christian
And now here's the veteran DH,
Yelich.
Christian Yelich.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
And a foul ball. Not
1 and
even
1.
close there. And 1 and 1. And that
Ball
one
2.
missing low.
2 balls, 1 strike.
The next
That's a
offering
ball.
misses. And that's ball 3. And a foul ball. Squeezes it, and there's one down. Up now for Milwaukee, Sal Frelick.
Well, that was a pitch you got to crush.
Hey!
Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
That keeps
Hey!
the zone. 0-2 now.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking,
Ball 1.
I don't want to get beat here. This is a good
1 ball,
time
2
for
strikes, the
something
count.
off speed away.
Fights that one away, still 1-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with a fastball, slightly elevated. He's having a hard time
3.
catching up.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. 2 down, base is empty. Garrett Mitchell getting ready to hit. First
Ball,
pitch
that's
doesn't
in.
find the zone.
Hey!
That slider breaking in can be a tricky pitch. If you don't finish it and have that bite at the end and it stays out over the plate, it can get hit a long way. But that was a good one right there.
And that's
2-2
in
the
dirt.
count.
Now 2-2. And the
Count's
sweeper
full.
misses for a ball. The 3-2
That's
is
ball 4.
outside
Take
into
your base.
ball 4. So a man at first. Joseph Ortiz.
Runner.
On the goal.
Yeah.
Pitch in for a strike.
0-1's the count.
And he's safe. That one catches the zone, and that is strike 2. He's in there. The 1-2. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Top half of the
Leading
third
off for the
inning.
Astros,
Now the shortstop, Jeremy Pena.
Jeremy Pena. Now pitching for
So
the
the Brewers
Brewers.
bring on a new pitcher from the
Number
pen,
45.
Abner Uribe.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality
Ooh,
pitches out of him
Uribe.
right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Ball in.
That's off the inside corner. 1-0.
Hey!
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs.
1 and 1.
This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
Has room, and he makes the catch. So next up for
Now
Houston,
batting, the
Jake
center
Myers.
fielder, Jake
Flied to right
Myers.
his first time.
What do you got?
Myers tries to hold up, appeal to first. Yes, he did. That's a swing according to Eric Summerskill. In the air out towards right center. Frelick sizes this one up, makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. Now it's Yordan
The batter, number
Alvarez.
44.
Struck out swinging his
Designated
first
hitter,
time.
Yordan Alvarez.
Fastball for a strike.
Well, impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, then you
Hey!
can play around a little bit more as the at-bat expands.
2 down, nobody on. Oh, he hit him.
Boom! That got him.
And that got
Take
him
your
pretty
base.
flush. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
The first
Here's the
baseman for
Astros
A's,
cleanup hitter, Christian Walker. Grounded out his first time. That one
1-0.
got close, and that is ball 1. Yeah, that's fouled off. Alvarez leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Way outside.
2 balls, 1
and
strike.
Now 2-1. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Frelick makes the grab, and that is that. Back here in Milwaukee,
Leading off for the Brewers, the third baseman, Oliver.
Here's the third baseman, Oliver Dunn. First
Ball
pitch, and
inside.
he just misses. Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. And they're on the scoreboard. It's 2-1.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
So the batting order turns over. Bryce Terang digs in now. He's 0 for 1.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
And it's through for a hit.
The left fielder,
Now
number
the
11,
two-hitter, Jackson Chourio.
Chourio.
Takes off.
Aye.
For a strike.
He's
It's
safe.
active with a stolen base. And the tying run is now in scoring position. And that one ripped to left. Drops into the glove. 1 away.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
That one is absolutely belted. And it one-hops the wall. Around from second is the tying run.
Any better than that. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
1 out, runner at second. And the batter now, Rhys Hoskins. 0 for 1 so far. Ball 1, no strikes. And that drops in for a strike. 1 out and a runner at second here in the last half of the third. Just
Nope.
missed.
2-1.
Swing and a ground ball. Paredes
Got him.
fires over to first. 2 down. Here comes Christian
Up
Yelich.
next for the
He popped out his
Brewers,
first
the
time.
designated hitter, Christian Yelich.
Swings to
Aye.
end.
0-1.
And that one fouled off. Now, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Sends it
He's
across
out.
to first. Yelich is out. They limit the damage here. And welcome back to
Leading
the
off for the
ballpark
Astros,
as
the
we go to
catcher,
the top of the
Yainer
order. And stepping in for the
Diaz.
Astros, Yainer Diaz. That
Ball
one
one.
misses. Ball 1.
Ball 1, no strikes. Inside, ball 2.
And a swing and a
Hey!
miss.
He's been able to go inside
2
as
balls,
well as
1 strike.
outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in
That's
this
a ball.
at-bat.
The next pitch misses. 3-1. That to right. Frelick has a beat on it. Makes the catch, and there's 1 gone. And next to hit for
Now
Houston,
batting,
Isaac
third baseman,
Paredes.
Isaac
He's already homered in this
Paredes.
game. Paredes
Yeah!
goes 5 feet 11 inches, 215 pounds, and he's a native of Mexico.
Ball 1.
That's off the mark. 1-1. to the outfield, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
There was nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped, got out in front, and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
Jose Altuve up to hit here. Swung on, belted. That's back there. See you later. A two-run shot. It's 4-2.
Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
Chas McCormick now at the plate. Hard hit left side. Slinging it to first in time. 2 outs, base is empty. Cam Smith, the next to hit. That's one off the mark, and that's ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
And
ball 2.
Ball.
2-0.
Headed towards the corner. Fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. And this is going to be a 2-out triple.
Showed some really nice patience in that at-bat. Worked himself into a good count. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
On the ground, right side. And it goes just foul. 2 outs. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Frelick makes the play. And that is that. And we're back.
Leading off
Stepping
for the
in
Brewers,
is the
the
speed
right fielder,
Sal Frelick.
now, Frelick.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope.
That's a ball.
You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, these Brewers showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
What a stop. Nicely done for the out.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
Now pitching for Houston, number 73, Luis Contreras.
Mitchell
no,
in the box
inside.
with 1 away as he takes ball 1.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set him up to do more damage later in this game.
2 balls, 1 strike. 2.
1 out, base is empty.
2-2 the count.
Pitch is in the dirt, and now it's 3-2.
3.
Looking, that's a strikeout.
The batter, number 3, shortstop,
Joseph Ortiz. Struck out swinging his first time. Foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. That's the 3rd, Paredes. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Back here at American Family Field. And now the center fielder, Jake Myers.
Now pitching for the
Elvis
Brewers,
Peguero taking over on the
number
mound.
59.
Just trying to keep this one close
Elvis
here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to
Peguero.
fight back into the game.
And that
Nope.
is downstairs. Ball one.
Well, these Astros, simply put, are producing a lot of
Hey.
quality swings. They have 5 extra base
One
hits
ball,
on the
one
stat
strike.
sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
That one hammered center field. That's back there. And brings it in at the wall.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to
The
see that
batter,
trend
number
continue the rest of the game. They
Designated
seem to be
hitter,
really
Yordan
locked in at the plate.
Alvarez.
Alvarez,
Ball.
the next to hit, takes ball
1-0.
one. Base is empty, one away, and we're at the top of the fifth. That misses.
That's in. Ball
And
2.
That's ball 2. And that
3 balls,
skips in
1
there.
strike.
And a base hit into right center field.
Everything came together
The first
for him.
baseman,
Pretty
number
good
8,
fastball location.
Christian
Down and in on the
Walker.
corner, but that was just a nice job to handle it and hit it hard. Very tough spot to get the barrel to most of the time, though.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Hauls it in for the out. And there's 2 down. At the plate is the Astros
Up next
catcher,
for the
Yainer
Astros,
Diaz.
the catcher,
1 for 2.
Yainer Diaz.
And the first pitch is drilled in the air out to center. Mitchell pulls it down, and that'll do it. Back here in Milwaukee,
Leading off
ready to
for
go
the
for the
Brewers,
last half of
the
the
third
inning. Here's
baseman,
the speed.
Oliver.
Oliver Dunn.
Done.
Contreras back to work. And it looks like trouble. Now he'll turn for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. The relay throw. In there safely.
He beat the throw.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
And now Bryce Terang. And that one fouled off. That
Ball.
misses the zone, and that's ball 1.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
That
Nope, that's
misses,
down.
And a count 2-1. Line drive, caught.
Big first out of the inning because it keeps the runner at third. They don't score on the play, and that was the goal. Now you have to do it a few more times before you're completely out of this jam.
Chourio.
Ball 1,
the
no
next
strikes.
to hit takes outside. And a
2
breaking
balls,
ball misses
no strikes.
outside.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So
2
I
balls,
think the
1
confidence
strike.
level is raised right here.
Cut on and lifted in the air. He's got it. Runner tags from third. He is
Now he's safe.
Don't
Now
overcomplicate
batting.
things.
The catcher.
Keep it simple. Runner at third, less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play, and a nice job with the sac fly.
out to short. To first.
Out.
Inning over. Top 6
Leading off
at
for
the
the
plate.
Astros, the
Isaac
third baseman,
Paredes.
Isaac Paredes.
Fastball gets the inside corner at the knees. Drilled in the air out towards right center. Mitchell makes the grab, one down. Jose Altuve will hit
Up next to the Astros.
He's already
the second
homered here in this one.
Jose Altuve.
Altuve
Counts
officially
1-0.
joined the 2,000 hit club in 2023 with every career hit as a Houston Astro. Third player in club history with 2,000 hits and 200 home runs. Jeff Bagwell, Craig
The
Biggio,
left fielder,
those are the
number
two
20,
others. And that's some great company.
McCormick
Nope.
at
Ball
the
one.
plate now. That's ball one. He swings and fouls one off. Swings and misses. 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Next
Ball, that's
offering
off
is
the plate.
outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
On the ground, right side. Terang fires over to
Out.
first. That's out number 3. And welcome back to the
Leading off
ballpark.
for the Brewers,
Rhys Hoskins
the first baseman,
to the plate.
Rhys Hoskins.
Line drive, could be extra bases. Takes the turn, he's digging for second. Not in time,
He's
that's a
safe.
leadoff double.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Here's Yelich at the dish. And he can't come up with it. And now runners at the corners,
He's safe.
nobody out.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there.
Up
That's one of those
next
you
for the
classify as
Brewers,
just too
the
hot to
right
handle.
fielder,
Hit it on the
Sal
screws, and it couldn't be
Frelick.
cleanly, but you can't really blame
Now
the defense in
pitching
that
for
case.
Houston, number 61, Colton Gordon.
Next to hit, Sal Frelick. First pitch
Ball, that's
misses.
just out.
And
Ball,
another
that's
ball.
down.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
And fouled off.
Runner,
Lefty
yes,
out of
yes.
the stretch, runners at first and third. Now
Three.
a bunt with 2 strikes, and that
The
goes
center
foul.
fielder,
It's a
number
strikeout.
5,
Next for the
Garrett
Brewers, Garrett Mitchell.
Mitchell.
Just struck out, and he is
Runner,
walked.
runner, runner.
Yelich goes.
1-0.
Pitch outside.
He saved it.
Second great jump, and that is a stolen base. It wasn't even close. Next pitch,
Yep,
a
that ball
slider
went
that
out.
misses outside.
He's got a base open, so the pressure to come in and really attack this hitter, not as great as it would be if the bags were sacked.
2 balls, 1
Go
strike.
ahead run at second here in the bottom of the 6th. Base hit, 1 run is in. Throw comes in and holds the runner at third. Still only 1 away.
Picks himself up an RBI. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Digging
Runner!
in, Joseph Ortiz. Line drive, and this might be trouble. 1 runs in. Runner around third. In to score from first, and they take a 2-run lead.
Well, he had the opportunity to drive in some runs, and he comes through to break the tie. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
And now, Oliver Dunn on the ground right side.
Out.
Takes it to the bag, steps on first, and it's out number 2. Bryce Terang up now for the Brewers. 1 for 3. outside.
Outside, that's a ball.
And that is ball one. Late swing, foul to the left.
Ball two.
Ortiz on third with 2 out. That one to first. And he's out on
the tag. Out.
That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. We go to the top of the
Leading off for the
seventh,
Astros,
and stepping in
the
for the
right fielder,
Astros,
Cam
Cam Smith.
Smith. Now pitching for the
New arm out of the
Brewers,
bullpen, Trevor McGill.
number 29.
Well, the best relievers love the
Trevor
opportunity to come in and protect the tight
Mateo.
lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Swings through that one.
It might be time to choke up
0-1's
a
the
little
count.
bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
That one in triple digits.
Threw that fastball right
No balls,
by him,
2 strikes.
slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Fires over to
Out.
Hoskins. 1 up, 1 down. Here's the shortstop at the
bat,
plate.
number
Jeremy
3,
Pena.
Shortstop, Jeremy Pena.
McGill.
Inside,
the tall
ball one.
righty, 255 pounds, and he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2015. A bit behind with that
I got
swing.
1 ball,
It's
1 strike.
1. Check
2-1.
swing, and he held up.
Gosh, Boog, I think he's trying to deke the pitcher. There's no way he's thinking he can hit that pitch.
Swing and a miss. 99. How do you do?
2 balls,
Bringing the cheese
2
on
strikes.
that one.
Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Reaching for it. Makes the catch. Here's the center fielder,
The center
Jason
fielder,
Myers.
number 6, Jake Myers.
Left field, Chourio. Nabs it, and that'll do it. And we're back.
Leading
Bottom
off
of the
for
inning.
the
Here's
Brewers,
the left fielder,
the left fielder,
Jason Chourio.
Jackson Chourio.
That one opts against the fence. And that's a leadoff double.
Wastes no time there. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Contreras digs in now. Started
Inside
to
ball.
swing, held up.
Well, these Brewers, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. Everything seems to be clicking. And
Well struck left field. And that ball is out of the air. And they add a pair. It's 8-4.
just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
And the batter now is Rhys Hoskins. Swings through that one for strike one.
0-1.
And that one fouled off. Nobody on, nobody out. A pair of runs across in the inning. Here at the bottom of the seventh. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Myers on the move. And there's one down. And now it'll be Christian
Now
Yelich.
batting, the designated hitter, Christian Yelich.
McCormick makes the catch for the out. And there are two down. Two down, base is empty. Now it's the right fielder, Sal Frelick. That just misses. 1-0.
Ball one, no strikes.
Strike
Hey.
one.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
Off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going. And now the center fielder, Garrett Mitchell. And there's a strike on the outside corner. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And it's into the gap. Coming around third is Frelick. He'll score easily.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands,
Ball, that's
you
out.
let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
And a
That's
fastball
outside.
misses outside for a ball. Now 2-0. That clips the corner.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Next pitch
Ball,
is
that's out.
outside.
This has been a rough inning, but sometimes you just got to work through it, save the rest of that bullpen, somehow stop the bleeding.
And that is that. Back here at American
off for the
Family
Astros.
Field.
The
New inning
designated
getting
hitter,
started.
Yordan
Now here's the Astros designated hitter,
Alvarez.
Yordan Alvarez. McGill back to work.
Ball.
Just missed.
That was
Counts
absolute
1-0.
gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
And it's fouled away. And he gets
Hey!
that fastball by him upstairs.
1
Love
ball,
to see it.
2
Power
strikes.
versus power right there.
Swings and misses. Some high keys for strike 3.
The first baseman,
So
number
next
8,
up for Houston, Christian Walker.
Walker.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
I guess you
All
throw
one's
it
the
that
count.
hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
Hoskins pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 2 down. So digging
Up
in,
next for the
Yainer
Astros,
Diaz.
the catcher, Yainer
This is a guy who is
Diaz.
very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out.
Yeah, and because he's got the big arm, he pays attention to
Ball
the
1.
running game and is sure to
1-1.
manage it.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Mitchell should have this one. Brings it in. And that is that. On to the bottom of the
Leading
8th.
off
Up
for
now
the
for
Brewers,
Milwaukee.
the third
Oliver
baseman,
Dunn.
Oliver Dunn.
You have a catcher that can throw like that. A pitcher doesn't have to worry as much about the slide step. He can keep his mechanics intact and have a better opportunity of getting that hitter out with a swing and miss.
This ball's chopped on the ground. Sends it to first.
Got him.
Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. Bryce Terang now at the plate. Swings and misses. That's strike 1.
0
As a
1.
left-handed hitter, you kind of expect that breaking ball from the lefty, so you just want to track it and get an idea because you know it's going to come into play later in the at-bat.
Altuve. And a couple of
He's
quick
out.
outs.
Deceptive slider right there, stayed in the tunnel a long time, got that hitter out front, rolled over it, put it on the ground.
Chourio
Nope.
stands
Outside.
in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Next pitch
Aye.
in for a strike and a count 1
1
and
1.
Smith makes the catch, and that is that. We go to the
Leading
ninth,
off for
and
Houston,
stepping
the
in
third
for the
baseman,
Astros,
Isaac
Isaac Paredes.
Paredes.
And the
That's a
first
ball.
pitch misses for ball 1.
1-0.
And another
That's ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes.
Swing and a ball lined out towards center. And a base hit right there. And a good start to the inning.
Oh, this has been a really
The
nice
second
game at the
baseman,
plate for
Jose
him. He looks locked in.
Altuve.
That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Chourio sizing this one up. Pulls it in for the out. 1 down. And next to hit for Houston, Chas. McCormick.
Pinch hitting for the
For
Astros.
3 in this
Number
one.
17, Victor Caratini.
That one's
Ball 1, no
upstairs,
strikes.
Ball 1. Swing and a drive, deep right field. Way back there. And gone. That one felt good. It's 9-6. Base is empty, 1 away. And now the right fielder, Cam Smith. There's a swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss. Wow. And the
No
count
balls,
is
2
0-2.
strikes.
Oh,
Timeout.
can't get out
That
of
ball
the way
got
of the fastball, and that's going to sting. Jeremy Pena up next for the Astros. 1 for 4 with a double. Pick out throw. And
Safe,
back
he's
safely.
good.
I think you want to get a one-way lead, be very aggressive in the secondary. This hitter not a power guy, so you want to make sure
Hey!
you can get some length on the secondary
0-1.
lead and perhaps score on a ball in the gap.
And that's
Inside,
off
ball 1.
the inside edge. And the count even 1-1. The
2
shortstop
balls,
takes the ball.
1 strike.
And there's
Ball
the ball.
3. 3 balls, 1 strike.
And there's a foul ball. And a pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now only 1 out remaining. Now the number 2 hitter, Jake Myers. First
Ball
offering,
1.
and it just misses. Back
Ball
off the
2.
plate that time. Hit to right, and that should do it. Makes the catch. Ball game. And the Brewers slug their way to a win in this one. 9-6 the final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.